everyone, it's Savannah Beatsweave and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you've read by the title, today's video is going to be one of my first training sessions on my new horse Cleo. Now, though I am very excited to have a new horse, there is a little bit more of a darker reason why I bought Cleo. Basically, about 3 weeks ago, Levi colicked, and so if you don't know what that is, I will throw the definition up on the screen right here, but it is very serious and extremely deadly to horses. Now, I know this next part is going to make a lot of people upset, but because of Levi's condition, I sadly had to drop out of the European show jumping circuit with Teddy. Now, I know this may sound crazy, so please don't freak out, just stay calm for a second. I am going to still be working with Teddy in training. This by no means is the end of Teddy on my channel. I just won't be showing him anytime soon, so I'm sorry if you really like the Teddy show videos. Hopefully I can get another show video up, but as of now, none will be with Teddy. So enough about that. If you guys want to know more in detail how I dealt with Levi's issues, you can leave that in the comments below and I will be sure to make a video for that. But this is not about Levi or Teddy, this is about Cleo, so let me hop back into that conversation. So I was actually already planning on buying a new horse, specifically an eventer. And so I had this gorgeous gelding picked out. I was ready to close the deal and then Levi colicked. So I had to press pause on my plans and tend to Levi, and I told the owner of the gelding, hey listen, I'm not going to be able to buy this horse right now. I have to tend to my other horse, he just colicked. And so the owner was not very apologetic and basically told me, buy him now or I'm giving him to someone else. And I did not buy him then, so the owner ended up giving him to somebody else. And it was pretty upsetting to me. So if any of you watched my new storyline video, you would know my stepfather is a part of the Jorvik Cowboys Club, and so he knew a vet who could do an emergency surgery on Levi, and it worked very well. I'm so happy that Levi is okay. It really warms my heart to know that I get to spend another year with this miracle horse. But anyways, I was looking on my Instagram, and I was just scrolling through my feed as I normally do, and an ad popped up for ponies for sale in my area. And the thumbnail of the ad was of this beautiful Connemara pony. She was a buckskin, and we all know I have a soft spot for Connemaras. So I immediately fell in love. I clicked on the ad, her name was Cleo, I was sold, and I knew I had to get her. So Cleo is an eventer and a show jumper, and I am so excited to start my training process on her. But I'm not going to be training her because she is actually already a national title winner as a horse, which is crazy to me that I get to work with such an advanced horse. This horse is really amazing, but I am going to be on the chopping block today. It's not the horses that I'm riding. So today's lesson is going to be very intense. My new trainer is extremely rough on me at this new barn. It's constructive, but at the same time, I am a little scared of her. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let me go ahead and tack up Cleo. The saddle pad I'm using is the Summer Splash saddle pad. My saddle is the Walnut Classic Jumper saddle, and my bridle is just the Rex Stamper Walnut bridle. Now I'm just throwing on a sweatshirt because it's very cold here, and then lastly, my helmet. So now that I'm all tacked up and looking absolutely fabulous, I'm going to head out to the arena and mount up. Today's lesson is just going to be a basic flat lesson, so I've gone ahead and mounted up and we are walking currently. Cleo picked up a really nice working walk. This is exactly what you want to see from a horse when you first start working. She just feels so smooth. There are absolutely no bounciness, no bumps. Now I've picked up a posting trot and we are on the right diagonal as usual with Cleo. She looks absolutely fantastic. She feels so comfortable while I'm riding her, and this is just really great. Now I'm just circling right here, and so it's not the best circle we could have done, I will admit that. It definitely was my fault. I think that my range should have been a lot shorter, but a circle is a circle, and with it being one of my first times working with this horse, this is a really great job. Now I'm just going to be switching directions right here from my trot. You can see she does it very nicely. I've got nice reins, nice heels. My coach was very proud of me for that one, and definitely I'm proud of Cleo. Now we are just continuing to trot all the way around the ring, and pretty soon we are going to pick up our canter. Now in this clip right here, you can just see my walk to canter transition, and she does lovely. Her canter feels really, really smooth. You can tell she's a great jumper, and I really like riding it. So then I just got some really, really cute GoPro videos. I love using my new GoPro. It's really great. But here on this wall, you can see she speeds up a little bit. I think my reins were a little too loose, so she kind of got away from me. So I had to pull back and restrain her. Also, if you see some jumps set up, it's just because some other girls were practicing in the arena, so they set up their jumps. But I was doing flat work, so I did not use any of the jumps. But now I've just got her at a very cool, collected canter. She's doing a great job. I think she goes down into a trot like right about here, but that was just because I wasn't giving enough leg. I was more focusing on my reins because I know that when I give her a little too much rein, she kind of does tend to take off from under me. But other than that, I really, really liked our lesson. She did an amazing job. So now I have a different camera angle here. I actually had Lauren, my sister, in the ring with me, just kind of following me around filming this part, but I just continued cantering around the ring. We're kind of getting our last canter in before we start to trot our cool off. So now we are just trotting around the ring, doing our cool down. I have a very loose rein, as you can see, to kind of convey to the horse Cleo that it is time to stop working, cooling down, and it's very important to do this just like you normally stretch and then cool down after you, a person, exercises. You have to do the exact same thing for horses. So cool down is very important, and I make sure to do it every single time I ride. At this point, I've gone ahead down into my walk. Cleo did an amazing job this lesson. My coach was pretty proud of me, except sometimes I kind of lost control of her with my reins. I'm definitely not used to working with this responsive of a horse. Normally, I'm training horses that don't listen to you, so having one listen to you really well is definitely not something that I'm used to. But I am going to get used to it, and I plan on training a lot more on Cleo. Anyways, we just cooled down a little bit more in our walk before I go ahead and dismount and then go to turn her out. Here, as you can see, I've gone ahead and dismounted and just begin leading into the barn. Once I get into the barn, I'm untacking with my saddle pad, saddle, and then lastly, I'm just switching out my bridle for a halter. And then I'm just removing my own personal gear, which includes my helmet and my gloves. Now that I've just gone ahead and removed all the tack, I'm just leading out to the pasture. We did a really, really great job this lesson. I'm very, very proud of myself, as well as Cleo. Now you can just see me leading further up to the pasture, and then I just open the gate. It's pretty basic footage. I don't really know why I filmed it, but then I just go ahead and remove her halter. I don't know why, I kind of just like to watch her when I'm finished, and then I go ahead and walk back to the barn and kind of celebrate a job well done. And that is going to be all for today's video. By the way, guys, just want to let you know I have moved back to Nightstar, so if you want to come and meet me, I'm on the Nightstar server once again. I need to give a quick shout out to one of my really good friends' club. Her name is Lily Craneweb, and the club is called Happy Jokers. She's the co-owner, and her friend Madison Ashforth is the owner. The club does RRP, dressage, pretty much everything. They also do some like hangout. So if you're interested in joining, go ahead and message either one of them. And if you're interested in joining my club that I'm in, go ahead and message the owner. Her name is Isabella Firehurricane, and our club is called Winter Girls here on the Nightstar server. If you liked today's video, please be sure to leave a like down below, and if you want to see more of my future content, be sure to subscribe. If you are subscribed or planning to subscribe, make sure to click the little bell icon down below to be notified every single time I post a new video. All my social medias will be linked in the description below, so if you're interested in following me on there, go ahead and add me. Once again, I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!